Four on the floor brought to you by Citywide Banks. 4 questions, 30 seconds each. Let's get to it. Question number 1. CSU is about to start construction on their new football stadium. How quickly should they petition to join the Big 12, which is desperate to add a couple of teams?
Saw that they were breaking ground today, I think, that I would petition the Big 12 right now and say we'd like to join when the stadium's open. Because there's going to be a great deal of enthusiasm when there's an on-campus stadium.
That's in 3 years. That's 2017.
So I would tie it in, because here's what's going to happen. You join the Big 12, you're going to get a lot more TV money that will help pay for the stadium. You're going to get a lot more interest in CSU. CSU has surpassed CU in terms of being a quality football team. Would you agree?
Yes, better program right now. I would have been calling the Big 12 days ago. I'm not waiting for them to break dirt. They need to be in a power conference, in a super conference, or else they're just one of those other colleges that are floating out there and being ignored by the big money and by everybody else, TV networks. They need to be part of some super conference, and the Big 12
go out of business.
Yeah, and the Big 12 is the most likely.
So you're thinking you break ground, but I'm doing break ground, break bread.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Could do it that way. Wilson Chandler writes a letter to Nuggets management and to Nuggets fans. It's a very nice letter, and I'm wondering if your thinking about him has changed.
You tell me.
Okay. Wilson Chandler's been here for 3-4 years now. I don't know him that well. I haven't really had a feel for Wilson Chandler. I haven't talked to him all that much. He's been injured a lot, although last year he was fairly healthy, but the years before that he was injured a lot. He wasn't around a lot. I think what he did was a wonderful gesture. I just don't know if my thinking about Wilson Chandler changes, because I didn't have a whole lot of thinking about him before.
Mine has, and I'll say he went off to China during that 1 year, and came back at the end of the year. I kept thinking Wilson Chandler, since he had moved from the New York Knicks in that trade, the Carmelo Anthony, always wanted out of here. And then when he went off and played in the Far East, I thought, well, he's doing it. But then he came back, and you're like, he doesn't create a lot of it's white noise with him. There's not there. It changed totally the way I'm thinking. I'm thinking, what a class act.
Good guy.
Yeah, man. I may write a column saying he should get the Man of the Year award in Denver. When was the last time you ever saw anything like that?
No,
when Carmelo left,
I've seen tweets,
did Carmelo take out a full-page ad and say, "Oh, thank you"? No, he just went, "I'm out of here." I haven't seen one player since I've been covering Denver sports that's ever done that.
Yeah.
I am amazed.
Yeah,
I am happy. I'm going to like him.
Question number 3, still NBA. They are thinking about changing the playoff seeding, but they're going to keep Hack-a-Shack because they really don't know what else to do. Right or wrong decision on the Hack-a-Shack?
Oh, it's the wrong decision, and I maintain it. I would, my first preference is guys learn how to shoot free throws when they're in high school or junior high or something like that. But there's a very good way, I keep saying this, why don't they invite me there, that when you foul a guy purposely, you get 2 free throws and the ball out of bounds. So, yes, that may screw up the game a little bit, but teams will stop fouling. They don't do it in college basketball in those situations. Just give them the ball back. There's no advantage to fouling a guy then, because they're going to get the ball again.
I'm with you. There are a number of ways to resolve that issue and to solve that situation. And it makes the game just so boring. It's obnoxious.
There are only a couple of guys, though. It was Shaq for a while.
But it was in the playoffs.
Jordan.
I mean, it was the only game on at that time. You didn't have a choice. You didn't have another game to go to.
Or give him enough free throws. Give him 5 free throws. How about that? 5 free throws. Maybe you can make 2 out of 5.
All right, last question. What is the best thing to spread on a good piece of bread? I'm a big bread guy. I can eat bread. I'd be happy in prison. Bread and water all day long. I'm fine with that.
Spread. Well, all you think of is peanut butter. Peanut butter is spread. Oh, I know. You toast it and you put butter on it. Oh, that's if you get You don't put the butter on first before you.
No, you let the butter melt onto the hot bread.
Yes,
Yeah.
butter.
Believe it or not,
Bread
butter
butter.
for me too.
Oh, really?
All day long. That's what I eat all day long. Bread and butter.
And peanut butter kind of fits into that category.
That
It's
would
butter.
That would be
It's
good.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
I don't care about
with
that.
or without peanuts.
Without.
You, the guy who puts peanuts in his
I know.
Coke all day long.
That's amazing.
I'm peanuts.
Peanuts.
More the merrier.
Peanuts get in the way of the peanut butter.
Well, you do spend a lot of time picking your teeth afterwards.
That's why they don't call it. I mean, have you ever tried to spread peanuts on bread?
Yeah, that doesn't work well.
That's what I'm saying. There's a reason it's peanut butter.
Okay. Floor on the floor.
I want peanuts. I'm going to get peanuts. I
Brought
want
to you
peanut
by
butter.
Citywide Banks, a family-owned, Colorado-focused
Do you
business
want
bank.
goat butter on your bread?
No, I don't want goat butter on anything. 12 locations across Denver and Boulder, 25 services, more than 25 services that your business could use, and they do support a lot of charities around Colorado. It's Citywide Banks where this show does its banking.